Naazim, I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you already talked about it, but Bernard Hopkins' final fight, man. Are you upset at all that you're not in his corner, or was that kind of like a mutual decision between you guys?
This is boxing, man. What up, baby? This is boxing. You've seen 100 times. You've seen father and son teams go opposite left and right. It happens in boxing. My thing is right now, like I said, I'm out here for Julian. I can't really speak on that fight. I don't know Joe Smith. I haven't heard anything that leads me to believe he can win it legendary level. Bernard is legendary. I haven't heard from him. I saw Bernard today. We got citations from the mayor at City Hall, and I ain't seen or heard nothing from him since I heard they about to fight. I didn't even know the kid. And they said, well, so they said, who gonna train him? I didn't even know at the time. I said, probably Oscar or John David Jackson. And I said, I think like either one of them might be able to beat Joe Smith. But my thing was, I didn't know he was coming back at light heavyweight. So I know Bernard will say things, but this may be his last fight. He may really be meaning this is his last fight because coming back at light heavyweight, it only makes sense because we see you against the best light heavyweights. You know what I mean? And I only know you as champion. Even when you wasn't a champion, any fight you fought, I felt like it was always the lead back to championship. That's what I know Bernard. That's what I'm always recognizing that. So when he told me he's fighting light heavyweight, and I'm like, I don't see a championship brewing out of that weight class.
Now let me ask you. I frequent the mosque maybe once a month. Can you speak to the election and the state of America and your stance on Donald Trump? You mind me asking? Coming from your faith, your background.
Man, listen. Donald Trump is in. If you didn't vote, shut up. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to tell you one thing I did say, though, and I don't really get into politics. When I was looking at these magnificent polls where Hillary Clinton was winning by a point where you was like, if we was in boxing, you can stop, you can cut this off right here. You know what I mean? She won. We ain't even got to go to the polls was there. I was like, my eyebrow went up. My eyebrow went up. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like I say, Donald Trump is doing his thing. I mean, Hillary ran, she fought a good fight. It's like these boxing matches, man. That's why we fight them, because we don't know the outcome. Did you say, I got Buster Douglas?
Some guy had him 42-1.
Now, Sam, who do you consider the three best pound-for-pound fighters today?
It's pretty solid. Little boy Gonzalez, Lomachenko, Ward. I mean, I think we're in a good state. You know, these heavyweights, man, are looking good. You know what I mean? But you got to put Lomachenko in and Chocolate Gonzalez on board because of the adjustment. You know, Ward is labeled a boxer. I saw him go in on one of the hardest punching guys in boxing and rough him up to uncomfortability. So these guys you put out, you know, we got a lot of stuff on the horizon, and you're gonna see Saturday with that Julian Williams.
Last question, Dan.
I'm sure they asked you about this. I just was here late. Why aren't you with Bernard for this fight that he has next week?
I don't know. I didn't hear anything from him. I heard about the fight. Nobody called me and said nothing. So I hadn't spoken to him for a couple months.
So no issues,
I mean, it might be an issue. Once I talk to him or hear from him, he might say something to draw an issue out of him. But I ain't heard nothing there was an issue. I heard something, like I said, I don't go in a second party. Somebody came to me and was like, he said that you were having it. So now that would have caused the issue.
That you what?
Then you saying that I was having a problem or something. Now that would have caused the issue because I didn't talk to the man. So how could he even think? But you know, I let that fall.
So when you heard that Bernard's fighting Joe Smith on December 17th, and nobody called you about training camp or whatever, what was your reaction or what was your thought?
Who's Joe Smith?
His opponent.
Yeah, but like I say, no disrespect to the boy. But like I said, I didn't know the guy.
I just meant as far as you not being the trainer.
Yeah. Oh, no, man. Bottom line, man. Hey, baby.
Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Hi.
I mean, were you upset or were you,
No, come on now.
after all these years with him, it's been a long time, 15 years?
Yeah, but man,
Just asking.
you've been around long enough where you know Bernard almost as much as me.
Sure.
You'd be surprised. I'd be
For his
surprised.
last fight, I have to be honest, a little bit. A little bit surprised.
Really? Look, if I thought it was his last fight when I first heard about it, I'd have got a ticket and flew out there like I came out here. The ZJ Rock. When I finally heard that it was that light heavyweight, I said maybe it is his last fight. Because what's the purpose of fighting a light heavyweight? I mean, I see Bernard as a champion only. Like I just told them, when he don't have a belt, he's still fighting to be a champion. This fight is no way it's like that.
So you're not disappointed that you're not going to work with him for the fight?
No. Like I say, I have respect for the guy.
Okay.
One of the greatest fighters is. I don't have, like I said, I haven't talked to him, so I don't know. Like I might talk to him, he might say, I had a beef when you said that I helped Kovalev win. Then we might have, because I made statements that I said, I thought he helped Kovalev win the fight in a sense. He said how to teach her, gonna teach the student how to pass the test when he didn't pass the test.
Okay.
And I looked at Kovalev when he said that, and Kovalev looked. Now you go back and watch the fight. When John's talking to Kovalev's not doing that stuff because he like maybe he right. So I don't know if that statement caught up to him, and anyway, I hadn't heard from him. You know what I mean?
What was your first time you were in Bernard Hopkins' corner? I mean, back with the Bowie days. How many years? What year was your?
Well, for the pros, I worked with him in the gym, but I couldn't go to the fight because I was always doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the first fight when I went to the corner might have been another buddy of mine I worked with, Simon Brown.
Okay, so way back when.
Yeah,
It's been a long time. What's the point?
I don't want to see him get hurt. I don't want to see Joe Smith get hurt. I hope Bernard finds what he's looking for. I didn't tell him when to start, so I can't tell him when to stop. and he got a right. He's earned the right to go out any way he wants to. He's earned that right. So God bless him. Now, if you ask me would I be upset if this young motherfucker start landing some stuff and start doing some and get us all off the couch? What the fuck is going on? Nah, I'll be upset now. Because his knowledge is just, I feel like, no disrespect to Joe Smith, I don't know his training or what, but not IQ. It just be too high for him. I told them, I said, I didn't know if Oscar was training him, I didn't know if John David Jackson was training him, but I told them, I said, shit, they might be able to beat Joe Smith. I mean, so we wait and we see if it's the last one.
It's the last one.
I think so. When I seen it at light heavyweight, this is the last one because we know the champions are at light heavyweight. You know what I mean? And he's not moving in that direction.
He's 52 next year. He's going to be 52, and so.
Damn, now see, that's why you've been around too long.
No fighters are telling the truth by retirement. He's telling the truth on this one.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But my thing is, forget that age. I ain't never got. He ready to sit down? He can go ahead and sit down. His age, like I said, because really, he could have done what some other people do. There's dudes out there that Bernard can still beat. There's dudes out there that Bernard will be able to beat next year. I mean, it's the state of boxing. If guys ain't study their craft, Bernard will creep up and get some of these guys, man. I mean, just like that. But the future, like I said, Bernard's past in Philadelphia, great past, might be the greatest since Joe. Danny Garcia is our present,
J-Rock.
and this young thing over here is our future.